hit the record button. Hit the record button. Yes, I hit the record button. We're good. At least I'm good. Hopefully everyone out there is good too. So if you've wandered this way, you've found the finale, I think, of the Hat in Time Blind stream series. Hooray! Okay, so truth be told, I can't say it's the finale for certain, but I'm 99% sure. Also, let me know if you can see and hear everything okay. That's standard fare. But I changed the bitrate a little because last time we lost a lot of frames according to one viewer. And the fact that I know there's a boss fight about to happen means that there's going to be a lot of things going on the screen, and even my computer doesn't exactly handle the boss fights all that well. So I'm going to apologize in advance for the choppiness of the picture that you're going to be getting today. Probably for most of, if not the entire stream. Because my understanding is I just have the boss of Chapter 4 and then the final boss of the game. Which is why I've titled the stream Finale, thinking that if I can do those two things, we're good. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It is blind. So I limited my research to only how many missions there were. I didn't look into any of the details of what these next two bosses are going to be like. But yeah, I think I'm just going to try to beat these two bosses and that'll be the end of the game. Probably. We'll see. I'm not going to say hopefully because it's been a fun game and I'm not wishing for it to end. And there's probably some extra collectibles that I'm going to be getting in my spare time, but with how many frames I've lost during the various streams of this game, I don't want to waste more of my Twitch time getting those collectibles for everyone to see. That's something for my own time. And I will probably switch to a less visually intensive game in the near future. But I do have a couple lined up, so fear not. Anyway, the illness has spread. Alright, so normally I would have let this area load before the stream, but I didn't want to miss out on that opening cutscene. I figured there'd be one. Anyway, I'm wearing this costume that we got at the end of the last one, because, you know, it looks cool, and it kind of matches the whole purple thing. You can tell I'm just standing here trying to let things load a bit so that it's not a complete disaster. Anyway, each time we retrieved one of our hourglasses in this sandbox world, one of those purple flowers opened up and it went inside the goat's nostrils, and I guess they're allergic or something, or it could just be demonically possessed, you know, typical fare. Anyway, now we gotta put a stop to it and restore peace to the Alpine. I am currently walking back and forth, so like I said, if you are a viewer who cares about how streams look, as you should, and it's not very enjoyable to watch a stream if it doesn't look the least bit good. Yeah, if you're a viewer out there, and there's anything you think I can do to improve the visuals or the audio, just let me know in the chat. I am watching on a second screen.
We tried to give them a wide berth. If you get...
Okay, you're still talking about goats despite all the storm clouds and the weird purple flowers? You're weird. And that's coming from me, so that's saying something. Up we go. Maybe it's this way, I don't know. Now, do I actually need to return to each of these areas? I don't think that would be the case, would it? Actually, it's kind of looking like that's the case. I gotta go to each of these areas where the big purple flower icon is. Although there is a way to check. It's a hat I haven't used in a while. My regular hat. I was pointing me toward blue one, but I assume all of them are gonna need to be addressed. Right, I'm already seeing things getting choppy on my other screen. That's not a good sign. Although granted, this screen is not a reliable source of information. And this is the type of screen where I'd really have to refresh it to know how it's really doing. In fact, I think I will, so just give me a moment. And I'm not just checking for this audience, I've also potentially got people watching this after the fact on YouTube. And if they want to try and see live, that's up to all, which links in the description. Of course, I don't even know if anyone heard that, because I don't exactly have anyone to report on the settings right now. Which way am I going for this flower? This keeps pointing me back that way. Song's really nice, you gotta give him credit for that. Oh my god. I tried to praise the game and you throw me off a cliff. Alright, so I'm just gonna sprint my way up. I don't think I need to do these in a certain order, but I'm just gonna follow the hat because I don't want to waste too much time just wandering around not knowing what the objective is at all. This is the windmill, eh? I somehow took a wrong turn there. Guess I was supposed to go left. You're supposed to be helping me guide that. You're supposed to guide my way, not the opposite. No. Sorry, just gonna show one more thing again. So I guess we want to go left. Yeah, this seems like the place. These goats are now totally evil. I take it I want to follow these purple flowers. Ah, we gotta go to the mother flower. Keep out, it says. Too bad, I say. Well, yeah, too bad to you, they say. We're gonna throw explosives. I have the power of the chicken hat. What do I do with this thing? Just hit it? Yeah, I hit it. That good? Yeah, just point him into the next flower now. I assume there will be an actual boss battle after we destroy these flowers. But, hey, blind playthrough, I don't know anything. Remember that. And we're on the move. Alright, where does it want me to go now? I mean, like I said, I don't think the order matters. As long as you just get them all.
Welcome, young.
Like we're going green. If it'll let me grab on. Maybe not. Guess we're going yellow. Alright, we need to get to that giant nest. What just happened? Where was I supposed to go after that first hook? Oh, the tightrope. I think I overshot it, that's the problem. Thank goodness that trampoline was there. To the left, I think. I hope. Riding flag. I am really digging the score. I know I mentioned that already, but it bears repeating. Like, I mean, I'd say as a whole, the game definitely has good music. Can't think of any track that I dislike. But although not a lot of the tracks are very memorable, this run right now, I'm gonna remember this. Heat laser birds. Okay, this attack is pretty mesmerizing. Is not the right word, but what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidating? No. destructive. I will let you know if I can think of that word. In the meantime, though, that's another flower down. I believe 2 to go. I like more purple flower things that I can follow. Yes, some good came out of purple flowers, eh? Explosion. Okay, getting this explosion to hit is actually quite tricky. Okay, this isn't getting me anywhere. I'm not even sure why I'm going this way. You know. I'll probably hit it from here. Much better. What did that do, though? I can get up here, that's a thing. Does this help me reach a flower in any way? I can't even use this zip line because the flower is on it. I would say no. Not helping me reach a flower. Okay then, so back down we go. And that was not aimed well. I'm on a solid platform right now? That's interesting. Okay, my luck ends there. Hey, I can switch my hats on the zipline. Wait. Anyway. On my own time, I've been making some good progress in Octopath Traveler. Got a few more of the second chapters done. I am going for all the characters in one go, just so that, you know, I can do it in one playthrough. I do think that was very considerate of the developers to do. That way. Lava time. Seems like lava time. On Tropical Island, and then it's rising lava pool. Don't think those were the actual words. Thank you. I'll be here always. Not every day of the week, you know what I mean. It's behind us, so I guess the way that we want to go would be right. No! The spiders are gonna hunt me. I hit X! Please tell me that I don't have to redo those other flowers. I think I do. And it starts me back here at the lava one. Maybe. Maybe I don't need to do all of them again, but maybe I do. I hit the button! This is the one thing in the game you will see me get frustrated at, is this homing attack. If you weren't here in other sessions, then you might not know that I hate it. It is so inconsistent! Please just work. No, I just... Okay, that one was me, because I went to the left, because I didn't realize it was going to bounce me directly into the direction I needed to go. I said, this thing's inconsistent. I was trying to correct my course. That backfired big time. I really hate the homing attack. What the heck? That time it didn't give me the prompt to grab onto the flower. There we go. Oh no, you weren't. Thank goodness. Oh my god, they had to throw in 2 more spiders. You just know how much I hate the homing attack. There's a chest on this summit. I don't think I went the right way. Hey look, go for the chest then. I hit a checkpoint. Hallelujah. How come I can't? I'm just supposed to be able to swing directly to that platform, I guess. Weird that I couldn't wall run up it. It didn't look like any ledge was blocking me. Actually, this does seem to be the right way to the flower as well. There would normally be a zip line here. There is not. It is blocked by the flower. And I'd like to get to that ledge if possible. I don't know if it is. Definitely not from there. Nope, that doesn't help. I'll tell you I'm stumped on that one. Okay, hey Pax. You're the first person who's been around to tell me this, so, okay, so, yeah, Pack, I can see ya. Let me try. Hey, Chuck. Okay, so now that people are actually here, we can work on fixing the whole picture issue. I'm gonna lower the bitrate one more time and pray to God that helps. Alright. I am walking in a circle. Can you see it? I'll give it a few seconds because I just changed it, but let's see if we can see this. Let's Wizard try whispering who? Guys, I know you're here. I can see you. Alright, now, okay, now everyone is whispering me about the issue that I'm very much aware of. Hack, not helping. Alright, Hack, I am seeing you. Oh my goodness. Might have to restart. Okay, can you hear me through my microphone? Can you hear my voice? That is what I wrote in the chat. Okay, Miss Wizard, no, I kind of stopped moving because we were trying to figure out the picture issue. I mean, I'm moving around now as I say that, just to kind of demonstrate. Alright, so you can hear both me and the game audio. It's really just the picture. I wonder if there's any in-game settings I can change before I try restarting. This, blah blah, allow access to that, I don't know, I have it on the lowest resolution. I've got the max frame rate at its lowest. There are some advanced settings for things like, but I've got it on performance mode. I've got things like draw distance turned down to high performance instead of high quality. Three to 5 minutes. Okay. Gonna restart the stream. I don't want to resort to restarting the game unless I absolutely have to. What about the audio now? The audio is from 20 Dog. Ackman, were you in the jokes? What about the picture now? Running in a circle on the roof, it's on fire. I'm alive, does that mean in both? It's refreshing much faster? What does that even mean? Wait, now my webcam is doing it too? I guess that was always the case. Kinda tied together. Alright, so how are things now? Besides the lag check. They definitely still lagging. Chuck, I wouldn't say that because I was having the same problem according to Nuke Worker the last time I streamed, and that was a couple days ago. Alright, all in favor of me restarting the game? And you know what, I feel like in the early episodes of this series, this wasn't so much of a problem. But then with the last two, it's just been Oh, here's a problem. OBS says encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Guys, I understand what the problem is. What I'm more interested in is the solution. Alright, it looks like we're restarting the game then. Whole new stream. Goodbye, progress. I know it wasn't that much in the grand scheme of things, but we'll see how things go. Am I streaming at 720p? Let's find out. Stream on Twitch, bitrate is a thing. Working before the game even opens up, or like does that include the game? I closed the game like you told me. Audio, video, my base resolution. My base resolution is 1280 by 720, so yeah, 720. The intermittent? What does that mean? Does that mean it just starts freezing whenever the... Does that just mean this game doesn't want to work? What I'm curious about now is now that the game is back open, can we actually see things? Or now that I've reopened the game, the stream has gone bananas again. I don't know. Well, let me just... I don't know how to solve that issue. Why does it think I'm using a mouse? Controller, where are you at? I am not playing this game with a mouse. Okay, now it's... Oh, it's because I closed the game, I gotta reconnect it. Right? Something like that. Oh, come on, game with the... What does busted open even mean in this context? Now, good or bad? Is my controller working now? It is. Although it's still showing mouse inputs. Can I use the buttons? Oh god, this controller's a mess now. What did you guys make me do? The game is not recognizing my controller right now. I mean, it recognizes somewhat. It recognizes a couple of my buttons, but not all of them, which is weird. Do I actually need to go into Steam for this? Steam doesn't seem to know I'm using a controller either. Problems never end. Bye, Pac. Thanks for stopping by and at least letting me know I had an issue, because I wasn't totally sure until you showed up. Okay, any suggestions for the controller thing? Let's see, would it be tab? How do I open the menu? Rest. Control is crouch? I didn't even know you could crouch in this game. Some of my buttons work, but they are mapped strangely. My attack button is now the right trigger, when it should be X. And I'm talking about the game's own default controls. Do I need to restart the game again just for the controller thing? Because I'm not playing this with a mouse. Settings. Input. Manage controllers. The controller was plugged in the whole time, Chuck. Holding the jump button. You don't seem to know that there is a jump button in that spot. Unless it just takes a really long time to do this. You have gotta be kidding me. New controller then? Good lord, restarting. The stream is just broken. Broken beyond all recognition, I tell you. Alright, look, so Steam, you see I got a controller here. And I know you are capable of supporting it. Alright, Steam's a what if I close Steam altogether? Maybe that would help. Okay, I think closing Steam did the trick. Steam at least knows I'm using a controller now. That's a step in the right direction. Alright, we have controller working. Hey Chuck, I don't know if I had a chance to show you that command until now, but... Alright, so I'm loading later, and we will see if we're in business. The controller is back to normal, yay! The emergency button, perfectly designed for moments when you need a button to push but can't find one anywhere else. Alright, I am now walking slowly, just to test, frames. Frame. Walking in a straight line. Yeah, I fixed the controller, but did I fix the stream? Which is arguably the more important part. Now I'm jumping. Now I'm blowing kisses. Okay, my screen looks pretty good. And Chuck, if you like that command, there's even more under the description. So, yeah. I think I fixed it. I don't know how, but I think I fixed it. Yeah, I can see actual moving parts on my screen. Huzzah! Now we're right back where I was 40 minutes ago. The illness has spread. My research, this is the second to last mission in the game, which is why I titled the stream Finale, although with how much it's broken so far, I don't know if we'll finish. So let me say that right now. Whether or not we finish is still up in the air. I don't think you guys actually saw me complete Chapter 4, which means you don't know that a purple flower spawned every time we beat a mission in this area, and now they've infected the place and I gotta go destroy them. Alright, well, I destroyed a couple before you guys showed up and pointed out that the stream was not working. So I gotta go destroy those again, and I can't climb up that house for some reason. Also, the game is stuttering a bit. That is coming on my end too, like the game itself. And I think it's just because my computer takes a little longer to load these areas than a proper gaming PC would. So apologies for that. You are still gonna see a bit of choppiness. But hopefully it's not flipbook anymore. Oh, come on with the hook shot. Alright, so we're swinging along, and I'm gonna start with the lava area this time. Because it has the worst bit in the entire game. This game has such an inconsistent omen attack, and they make you use it like 5 times in this lava area. So, I'm gonna get that out of the way. It worked just fine there, but that's not always the case. Right there, even though I was hitting the X button, very much so, did not work. It disappoints me that there is a part of this game that feels like it's your... It feels like it's not my fault that I'm missing that. You know, in a good game, you would always think that it's your fault, not the game. But frankly, I think this is the game's fault. So yeah, you're gonna see me get frustrated with these spiders. But otherwise, things should go fine. I am seeing the stream stutter. Is it frozen again? I'm going to get this to work. And I'm talking about the homing attack, not the stream, I don't know. You know what, it might be much choppier, but I'm rolling with it, because I've streamed this game in 9 sessions. And I could just finish the game on my own, but that feels like a complete rip-off to anyone who was following along. So if I'm gonna play the game on stream, I'm gonna finish it on stream.
This way for the lava cave.
I need that heart, thank you. Alright, now we're into the actual business of climbing the cliffs and not being destroyed by poorly programmed platforming. Bouncing on the tightrope. Yeah, I mean, it could be this level. I find the boss levels are the worst. And you know, it probably doesn't help that I am playing and streaming off of the same PC. It's not like I have a second one lying around that I can just stream with. But you know what? I'm gonna finish this game and then I'm gonna stick to titles that are not as graphically intense. Like I said, I have a few in mind for the future. A lot of the ones I have in mind are visual novels, so I don't think the graphics and frame will be a problem for those. Hi, Miss Wizard. I kind of, sort of fixed it. Not really. Alright, that's 1 flower down. I think 3 to go. We'll see. Let's see. Gotta find my way back to where we came from. Oh, does that mean I have to swing across the spiders again? No, because there's a ledge right there. Yes. We're finishing this, even if I have to describe everything going on with my own voice. Oh, I do need to hop across the spiders again. That's bogus. And they just cheat me, hit me again, even though I was pressing the button for the homing attack. Now, if any of you guys ever get around to playing this game for yourself, you will have to tell me what you think of the homing attack. And somehow made it through that. You know what I think it is about this level is that this one was designed to be a giant sandbox. Whereas a lot of the other levels were mission-based. Now this one crammed in like 5 missions worth of stuff all into one level. Anyway, we went to the lava area, now let's go to the yellow one. I should have grabbed those hearts, oh well. Hopping my way over cliffs, leaning on hooks, jumping over ropes, and I'm okay. Fell below the tight ropes, but there were some trees there to catch me, and I bounced my way back up via the trampoline. I believe left is the way I need to go. Yes. Left is definitely the way to go. I can't go up that ladder on account of the fire. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go left, but it let me go left. Oh, because I can just wall run. Right, okay. Yeah, we're still good here. I don't know if I would call it a gimmicky feature, Chuck. They do make you use it throughout the game. It's just very inconsistent with whether or not it works. There will be times where you swear you did the inputs correctly, and it just didn't work. Okay, now I gotta dodge these giant vines that are growing from beneath. How menacing was the word I was trying to think of earlier. I was trying to think of how to describe this attack when I was just talking to myself, and menacing was the word for the vine that I wanted. So hey, I figured that out. Okay, I reached this flower, we're gonna beat it to death, and move on. I think I'm doing this faster than I did before people showed up, so something to be said for having to do something twice in a blind playthrough. Oh, by the way, Chuck, that description you wrote where you said gimmicky features that apply to the final boss, you're talking about Twilight Princess, right? We all know how that game went. Here, stop the goats at the very beginning of the game. Okay, stop Demon King Ganon at the end of the game. I don't think I ever played that far through Twilight Princess, but I saw other people do it. Okay, somehow landed on a cliff below the clouds there, and yeah, they were nice enough to give me a way back up. Alright, I'm almost back to the mainland, so that we can try and find the next flower. Trying to skip as much on the way back as possible, using height to my advantage to skip over things. According to my hint hat, yeah, it's this way, directly in front of me. Follow the blue flag. I believe I have to go left. Yep, once again, left is the way to go. Left is the right way. That oxymoronic statement for you. Gotta be careful grabbing this windmill, because if you're not careful, you'll bump into the purple flowers on your way up. I'm gonna try to get this chest up here that I noticed earlier. I jump on this tree and then use my twilight powers. It'd be nice and easy. I've got enough yarn to stitch the final hat. Let's go.
One, two, presto!
I've got the time stop hat. Death is inevitable. Your time is valuable. Press the trigger to slow down time. Alright, yeah, that does not slow down me, just the world around me. Typical time stopping there. I'm assuming that lol is for the Twilight Princess comment. You know it's true. Oh, more attacks to dodge. They're getting bigger. And more explosive. And on top of that, I have to jump over these patches of the regular flowers. And somehow I haven't taken damage yet. That's gonna be my jinx, yep. Oh god, that goat knocked me all the way back here. Let me on the roof. Yes, there was a heart on the roof. Very much appreciate the heart. That is our health source after all. Beat up the flower, beat up the flower, beat up the flower. I beat up the flowers and the place is back to normal. Bum bum bum. Da-da-da-dum.
Is it over? The air is clear again.
Yeah.
And the goats seem to have come to their senses again. I don't really understand it, but I assume we have you to thank.
I know where I've heard this voice. Okay. Mondu posted a meme in the Discord involving Courage the Cowardly Dog when Muriel gets aged down to her kid self. Doesn't this sound like her? Young Muriel?
We found this in a cluster of those flowers after they wilted again.
And there was too much back our own
Pretty
name.
insistent on going after the others, so I guess it belongs to you?
Not enough cheese.
Thank you for helping us.
De nada. It's so interesting that that boss battle was really more of a platforming challenge. But I'll take it. keep accidentally using my laser. I mean, not that there's really a downside to that, it's just kind of a waste of time. Why is this area so... Alright, hold on. The hub world is not usually choppy like that. Oh god, if this choppiness doesn't fix itself, I'm gonna be trapped here. There we go. No, Chuck, when I mentioned Twilight Princess, I meant grabbing the goats. At the very beginning of the game, you have to stop the stampeding goat. And then you go the entire game without ever doing anything like it again until you get to the final boss. And Ganon transforms into his beast form. You have to grab him by the horns, knock him down just like the goat. Which means if you didn't remember how to do the goat from like 50 hours ago, you're gonna have some trouble.